Welcome to Lore Hero episode 10. This is the actual 10. Last episode, I thought we were 10, but we were actually 9, so I had to overdub myself saying 9. 9. We made it to single digits. We made it to single digits. No, it's double digits now. We're actually in double digits. Episode 10. How you doing, boys?
Yeah.
Oh, man, we were just here for like what, an hour, just kind of bullshitting.
Yeah.
But
We're excited.
Talking shop.
Talking a lot of stuff going on right now.
Y'all don't even know.
I mean, I was gonna say, like, addressing the biggest elephant in the room that's ever possible. The new guitar. The new guitar that's coming out.
The Riff Master.
That's supposedly coming out in January. Oh, the name drop already.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Riff Master.
Allegedly.
There's some
PDP making that new guitar.
Harmonix and PDP are on sort of different wavelengths here. PDP had sent out a tweet last week saying that, coming January, and they had a picture of the guitar. And then I think it might have been yesterday, like Friday, Fortnite Festival tweeted out that we're working on real guitar gameplay for next year. Don't think January, but next year. Trust me, we're working on it. So,
and I like how they had to say not January because they know they're
already
in directly addressing that controller tweet, which means that it's very speculated that it has nothing to do with the Fortnite Festival at all, at least as in a partnership sort of way. But I think that's like, that's like class A transparency right there. Just them being like, hey, we're cooking actual instrument support, not real instrument support, but traditional instrument support like Guitar Hero are in this state, namely in like the Rock Band games. But nothing was said about vocals or like pro drums or anything at all. But it seems like they're just gonna take it piece by piece, day by day, and then if they have something that they're ready to share with us, they're gonna share it. So that was really awesome from Fortnite Festival that they tweeted that. But yeah, back to PDP stuff. If you need a quick introduction to PDP, that PDP stands for what is it? It's like performance
design products, I believe.
Performance design
products.
Peripherals or products, something like that. They've been in the game for a while, and they've actually done the Rock Band rivals guitar, the Jaguar, which in my opinion is probably the best Rock Band guitars that they've ever made. I don't know if you guys have ever had Jags.
I've not. I'll have to take your word for it.
Clearly, Jason has.
Oh, just kidding. Jason's got a Jag.
Jason's got it right there.
Jason's got a Jag. I have a gray one for Xbox One, but I forgot to bring that home with me from California.
My friend had a Jaguar, and then he turned it into a fucking fight stick.
Yeah, no, we could put a picture of that up because we definitely have a picture that we could share of that, which sucks.
It's ridiculous.
But one of the big things about the Jaguar is you can fold the neck. Thank you, Jason, for that little example right there.
Yes,
and you're probably thinking like, oh, yeah, the foldable neck is coming back. It's really kind of insane that they were probably sitting on a whole bunch of leftovers from. Because they were just hired by Harmonix just to do the Rock Band rival stuff. They produced way better drums than Mad Catz did.
So much
better. They produced
better.
way better guitars than Mad Catz did. And that's honestly saying a lot because I actually like the Rock Band 4 Strat. I think it's actually not bad.
Yeah,
it's really not bad.
Of all the Strats,
I have one right over there.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's out of frame.
Yeah.
But yeah, nonetheless, like Rock Band 4 instruments, like truly, were probably at least just the guitars themselves were probably the best Rock Band guitars that they've ever released.
Yes, best Rock Band guitars.
Very close.
You remember, you got to know what a Rock Band guitar comes with, right? It's not a Guitar Hero guitar. I think all of us can say that we all prefer a Guitar Hero guitar over a Rock Band guitar. It's
Vastly.
Just the way it is.
What people need to realize is that PDP doing this opens the door to different companies throwing their hat in the ring as well.
And there's been no indication that this is an official partnership between Harmonix and PDP. They could just be doing this separately. Maybe.
Yeah. There is.
We don't know.
Internally, it does say on the actual electronics inside the device, Epic Guitar.
It doesn't mean that they're partnered with it, though. Maybe they licensed it out.
Yeah.
Maybe they licensed it up because the little joystick on the back of the neck, too.
There's a joystick on the back.
That thumbstick on the back is pretty damn cool, but now it introduced
backstage.
the worst nightmare for every single Guitar Hero content creator ever, everyone's just gonna ask him to do play Super Mario 64 or Dark Souls or some shit.
Dude,
I didn't even
that
think
little
of that.
They're already gonna be
God,
running around in
oh,
Fortnite
no.
with it, right? That's
Nah,
how
Yeah, you're gonna be running around in Fortnite. That is directional movement right
Yeah.
there.
I mean, it's
Unless
actually a great
like
spot to put it too, because your fingers
It
are on the
is.
neck right
Yeah,
here, and
like,
your thumb
think
is just
about
kind of
it.
resting back
Yeah.
here doing nothing.
But
now you could do something with it.
The thing is that
like,
I don't
right there.
know if that's the only thumbstick on there, because in Fortnite Festival you have to run to the computer to select the song,
shit,
correct?
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
So like, how are you gonna do the camera? So what if the thumbstick is only a vertical? It's only like a vertical, so like you run forward and then you turn the camera left and right.
Oh, that would be
I don't know if
interesting.
that's
Yeah.
it's gonna work that
I
way.
didn't even think
or
of
if
that
the way-
before. Yeah, because when
Or-
you're playing games, you have two of them, one for movement and one for looking around.
Or I have another thing. What if they change the way that the whammy works? Like, I don't know.
Oh.
menus.
Maybe.
I mean, if you
For
hook up a
menus
regular
and
guitar
stuff.
controller, that's what the whammy does, right? It controls where you're looking, and it's always annoying if you don't have it
Yeah,
unbound or whatever,
usually-
'cause you're
usually it was
spinning
the
around in
tilt
circles.
sense.
It's technically a joystick.
It was either the
Yeah.
It was either the tilt sensor would make you look up, and
Yep.
then the whammy bar was making
Yeah.
you spin around.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's how it worked. But maybe they like changed the Acai. Is that the right word for
Axes,
the
the
plural?
axis.
Yeah, the
Axes,
axes.
axes,
You gotta remember
axes
they
Yo,
have-
guys,
on
I got the
on that
axes.
stuff.
They have
my
a D-pad on there, which is
Yeah,
unsurprising.
yeah.
Yeah,
But-
they've all had
Fun,
D-pads.
No, imagine
So-
imagine Simple Flips doing like a 16-star run with the fucking the
I'll do a
guitar.
16-star run on that bitch. That's gonna be like 4 hours,
That
but
would
I'll
be
do
sick.
it. I will do it.
Shout out to Simple
Step
Flips.
one, have
by
to
the way.
Let me
16
try. I know the
star.
route. I got God routes in my brain already.
Wasn't
Let's go.
Simple Flips in your stream like two days ago too?
It was when we were playing
Yeah.
Zero Build. Remember?
Yeah. When we were doing
We-
Zero
yeah, we
Build, that's
played it.
even worse. That makes
That
it
was
so
so
much
fun.
worse.
I want to talk about that real quick, because if you guys didn't know, these jam tracks that you can play in Fortnite Festival, when you purchase them, you have them forever. You can play them in Festival, you can play them in the jam mode, and you can use them as an emote in Battle Royale. So what we were doing on stream for a few games, we hopped into a Zero Build Battle Royale. We would go get a kill, and we'd all go rush to that dead body and hit the Buddy Holly on him. We would all play a different instrument of Buddy Holly, and then we'd swap around some other songs.
Fantastic.
Just fucking. It was so
The
fun.
fact
It was very
they
cool.
They turned Fuser into a mini like emote game.
It
You
did.
can
Yeah,
play Fuser.
all of Fuser
in
is an emote
Fortnite.
now.
I mean, to be completely honest, like Fuser wasn't even really a game to begin with.
True.
It was
It's like a
kind of
tool.
just like
It's
a
like
toy,
a musical
a
tool.
toy
Yeah,
or
tool.
a tool. You know.
It's a good concept.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But the game portion, you're
But
absolutely
the price point for it was insane
was
when it
way
came
too
out. It was like
expensive.
VIP mode was like fucking $100 or something, or it was like
Yeah.
$80.
You just gave the perfect segue though, because everyone is saying these songs in game are too expensive, right? But what Jake was just saying is there's so many different uses for them, and now we know for a fact we're also getting an instrument mode next year, right? So
Yeah.
you're not only going to get for a jam track the ability to play it with all tap mode that we've got now, to use it as emotes in game and VR, to use it as jam tracks for the mashups if you're doing jam stage. But we're also going to get that instrument mode. There's a reason why they're higher priced.
Yeah, and that
when in the
instrument mode, by the way,
past,
is like
you
a
know?
traditional, as if it was Rock Band 5. Legitimately
Right,
Rock Band 5 using a real guitar controller, strumming, whammy
And-
bar, all that, presumably.
And also to remind people that buying the jam track and then having people in your party, it unlocks it for use
Yes.
for them too.
which is huge incentive.
So
crazy.
Unlike old
did you
Rock
talk?
Band
You
games.
talked about in the previous episode, Jake. You talked about like just kind of spreading songs, between your squad, your
Yeah.
main squad
Yeah.
or whatever, that type of thing. I would have killed for that sort of thing.
Yeah,
And
can you imagine doing that back in 2008 with Rock Band 2? If you had like
Everyone-
a set of
everyone
4
had a
people
dream.
that were
That would've
playing
been dream
songs all the
come
time.
true, man.
Yeah,
Dream come true.
I'll still say that like 500 V-bucks is still like a little.
Yeah,
steep
I think
for
we
it,
all
but
agree on that. I
is.
think that
I
It
think
is.
we
Like,
still
lower
Someone
by
brought up.
lower by 100 at least. 100, please.
Someone
Yeah,
brought
400
up
bucks
like a
sounds
good.
nice to me.
Yeah, someone brought up like a good type of system in a way, but like I don't know if it would ever work. But after a song is released and it goes through enough rotations, discount it. Discount it
call.
after
That's a great
enough
idea.
rotations. If
Yeah.
if a lot of people have already played it, or if it reaches like internally, of course they would never like actually show the amount
Yeah,
of people
by some
who,
sort of
like, played
metric
it.
internally, there's like, oh,
Some
this
sort
has
of
been played a
metric
lot, or-
internally, they could like measure it and be like, okay, the song's been out enough. Let's discount it for like a couple. Let's discount it for the shop for a couple of days. That
You're-
type of thing.
Yeah, because surely they have
Yeah,
analytics on song plays, how many song purchases, etc. They can see what's
What if-
popular, what's not.
What if they do like packs like back in Rock Band, like the triple packs, where like you buy 3 songs, you get a slightly discounted rate. You know?
Yeah, you see,
like
you
that
see,
could be a great idea.
I think after after songs have been in rotation for so long, then they have it in like a 3-pack or a 2-pack or something like that.
Because
for,
like
a 2-pack of songs for 800 V-Bucks versus one song for 500.
Yeah, and like genre
compelling.
Could be possible.
Like give
you
them
know,
like a title like in Rock Band, like the Mayhem pack. Like we do like the rap track pack or like whatever. Like, and because they'll probably end up selling more if it's discounted, and then they'll make more money anyway.
For sure.
From the V-Bucks.
All we're talking right now is this is just League of Legends free champ rotation, but as songs.
Right.
It literally is,
and it's
That's
every
all
day
we're
too.
talking.
It's every day.
Right. Because hey, what do they do with champs after time? Hey, this champ's been out for a few years. Let's drop the price.
Oh yeah.
And over time, people can pick up who they want because they know what they like and what they want to play.
The newest champ is always the most expensive.
There you go. It'll be the same.
And who knows? Maybe a year down the line, maybe for like their first anniversary, they'll just bundle all the launch songs into one big pack for like 5,000 V-Bucks or something like that, which is super cheap compared to buying them all individually right now. I would do that.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah,
because those are the songs everybody's been playing for forever, and it's like, yeah, I remember playing that song way back during launch, but who knows how the free rotation is going to happen with new DLC coming out? How often are you going to see these launch tracks in a couple months, right?
Speaking of songs, I did pull up that tweet earlier of the rest of the songs that were data mined before festival drop.
Yeah,
and
send me a link for that.
There's like 5 songs in there that haven't come out yet. But let me just pull that leak up really fast.
Linkin Park for sure.
Yeah, Linkin Park.
Yeah, it was. You know what? Off the top of my head, it was Lady Gaga, Poker Face, Linkin Park, Numb, Juice WRLD, Come and Go featuring Marshmello.
Africa, Toto.
And did I say Africa, Toto? Africa, Toto, and then the entirety of Fallen by Evanescence.
Right.
Oh, and
Poison
by Alice Cooper.
So
apparently, that's what it was. But also, we have Poison. You know, like in the festival pass. So I don't know if that was like confused for what it was internally. But if it was actually Poison Alice Cooper inside of the files, like that's very interesting. Because I don't know, that wouldn't be like the first like Alice Cooper pick in my opinion.
I mean, School's Out, man. That's probably
School's Out, man. The kid demographic.
Yeah.
Classic.
I mean, dude, they could be playing that while getting out of school on mobile. I'm not even capping.
Yeah.
Like
right.
like endless meme potential if they did this.
Yeah, and also it also is they're kind of like immune to song leaks because it's all API based. They can upload
encrypted.
Songs up to 200 songs internally and just do a surprise drop if they want to.
That's so cool that they have the technology for that.
And then again, like
it's really cool how that works.
All the audio has like very, very, very heavy encryption from what we understand, which look, I mean, I'm glad that they're doing it because
that's good.
Harmonix has gotten in trouble in the past because their encryption's been broken, and then like Harmonix had a little bit of a bad reputation for a while because like people like they didn't want to license songs out to them because they're like, well, they're just gonna leak,
Yeah,
and
you want my stems, and then somebody's just gonna grab my stems day one, and they can do whatever the fuck they want with it. No thanks.
I mean, if you
that's why Metallica didn't do anything ever after Guitar Hero Metallica.
Dude, you see mashup albums. I think we even mentioned this on a previous episode. Like all of that shit.
Did.
Neil Cicerega, all of that shit is Guitar Hero and Rock Band
Guitar
stems.
Hero.
Every single one of it. All of it.
Yeah, like Crocodile Chop.
Yeah.
That's Lego Rock Band and Rock Band 2 representation right there.
Yeah, that's where people get those files from. Is because of these rips. Otherwise, stems are pretty hard to find and expensive to find if you do find them.
We got to circle back to the guitar, though, because we got to circle back. We're kind of going in a little deep there, but this has just kind of been our theme of just our vibes today. We've just been bullshitting. Like, that's it.
There's so much to be excited about. I mean, legitimately.
There's so much.
We have
for the first time in a long time. There's a lot to be excited about and a lot to be optimistic about for the future of our little game.
Yes, and hey, I want to cover something real quick before we get back to the guitar, just because I know that a lot of people have been saying, "Why are you excited about this?" Because one of the things I see on my video comments all the time is, "Just play Clone Hero." Hold on. This is so good for the scene. Look how many people are coming through right now. We have so many new faces. In fact, I heard a stat this week that there was like 5-digit new download count even for Clone Hero because of people's interest in Fortnite Festival. This is good for the whole scene.
Yes.
Encourage it.
This benefits everybody.
The saying that I've been using this whole time.
If you don't like the game,
I've been saying a rising tide raises all ships. That's what I've been saying this entire time, and it's so true for this.
I'm just gonna say, like, I'm gonna just say it straight up. Like, if you don't like what's going on, like, you don't actually like the game. You don't. You don't actually like the game
God.
if you don't like what's going on.
You spit
Like,
facts
and
right
like,
now.
and also, you know what? We'll tie in the whole guitar with it too. If you've seen the Riff Master, well, actually, you're probably gonna see the Riff Master right here on
I'll
screen,
show you the Riff
probably.
Master.
Yeah, if you've seen that and you go, oh, you know what? I don't like this guitar because it's a Rock Band guitar. Like, it's very much so going to be a Rock Band, like, the Rock Band 4 Jaguar, just kind of remade, reskinned. It's going to be different, like, looking on the outside, but internally, it's the exact
Very
same with some upgrades. Very similar with the same upgrades. And while people are, I would really, appreciate just people being excited for it because of the first time that we're getting guitars in over 6 years. Ever since Rock Band Rivals first came out, Rock Band Rivals is the last time that we saw physical guitar controllers. If you don't like what's going on, you don't actually like this game. You don't. I'm sorry you have the shittiest Wii Les Paul with broken-ass silicone, and your rig does 12-12 because you're playing Solo 6 over and over and over.
And you got to realize, if that's you, you're in an extreme minority group of the people that play this game.
Yes.
Super niche.
Like,
super
like,
niche.
I can't...
This guitar isn't for you then, because you won't be able to do what
Yeah,
you're doing now with that guitar.
And I
This
can't
is for 99%
imagine
of
not...
other players, though.
I can't imagine how selfish it is that you want, like, potentially you would want a game to grow, and you would want, like, more guitars to, do your slidey tappy bullshit on. And all that stuff, and play Clone Hero and all this stuff. But then the minute you see a new guitar and it's Rock Band, all of a sudden you start having cold feet. All of a sudden that's like bad to you for some reason. No, dude. No, it's a fucking investment. When you buy this guitar and you make it fly out the shelves, so all of us come in together and we make this sell out and stuff, it's going to pull the leg of Activision and Phil Spencer and all those guys.
It's a statement.
Right?
It will make a
and
big
it's gonna
statement
make a
that
statement.
we're back. We're
and
so back.
You will get,
and then
you'll probably get that guitar that you want.
Yep,
You're probably going to get that guitar that you want, man.
But
You're going to probably get that Les Paul.
Make no mistake,
And
people are watching. People in high powers are watching what's going on with Fortnite Festival right now, seeing a new guitar being manufactured. If this does well, if PDP doesn't go under for a 7th time or whatever they've done with making Rock Band guitars, it makes a huge statement that the entire industry will notice and maybe think, hey, that worked pretty well. We could make some money with this. Let's make this new Guitar Hero game.
And that was
happen.
another thing that I want to bring up with this
partners.
too. I want to bring up just really quick the fact that, like, somebody said to me, like, oh, I wonder if Microsoft knew about Fortnite Festival, and I realized, I'm like, oh my god, they probably known this entire time. Like, think about it.
Maybe
like,
have.
Fortnite is so heavily played on Xbox consoles, and Festival introduces brand new microtransactions. They had to have known this entire time.
You know what? They sell Xbox bundles that have like 5,000 V-Bucks with it.
They know.
Dude, small tangent. Did you see that there was an Xbox Series S on sale at Walmart for $138?
Yes.
This like a couple days ago.
Yes.
I think it was Wario64 tweeted out $138 for an Xbox Series S.
Jesus.
With it was a special one that came with like Rocket League cosmetics and like Fortnite cosmetics and some other game. You got like 1,000 V-Bucks with it.
Man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I think it's more like 1,000, not 5,000. But yeah, it came with like Rocket League stuff too.
Yeah.
But then like you get that for Christmas for Lil Johnny. We're switching up names now, and he opens it, and he plays Fortnite Festival on the pad, and then he sees instrument mode supported, and he sees that guitar he sees the Riff Master being supported, and he's gonna buy it.
Yeah. And he sees his favorite streamer using it, he's like, what's that? How do I do that? And then he types in the chat, yo, I thought I could only play this with a guitar with a regular controller. How do I play with a guitar controller? Oh, you have to go buy it from PDP. It's only X amount of dollars. Hey, Mom, can I get that? And then she does, and then that's the new vibe. Yeah. Everybody's playing with their plastic guitars and again, just like it's 2009.
And the new generation gets introduced to our game.
Yeah. And then the new generation falls in love with the game the same way that I did in 2005.
Like
that's the big picture that we're thinking about, man. Yep. We're not thinking about how much you can Chad rake on it, okay?
No,
we're not thinking about how much you can rake strum on it. We're not seeing all of that stuff. Although I will flip it to a more positive light. It has the potential, because of a chip inside of this guitar, that it can clock up to 8,000 pull rate. In theory.
It's only a theory.
Okay, so for the people out there who are curious about like input lag and all this stuff, the tech is next level.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it with this
one. Yeah, honestly, don't fucking worry about it with this one. It is a wireless guitar. But it has an internal battery.
Yes.
Which is cool. That has never been seen with any wireless guitar, in my opinion. rechargeable guitar is cool as fuck.
And the USB also transferred data. It's not just power. That's been confirmed.
And not just any USB. It's USB-C.
USB-C.
It is USB-C. So that shit is
right
fast.
Out of the guitar.
Everybody has a USB-C.
I just
cord.
pulled one out
Everybody
of the wall.
does.
You get a fucking you get a 10-foot cable. You're done. You're good. You're all good.
It's what is it? It's like a 2,000 milliamp battery. That shit's lasting forever.
Yeah, dude.
2,000 milliamp battery on a little guitar. I mean, phones have like a 3,000 milliamp battery. Mine does at least.
But you're on it all the time.
You know, think of all the shit a phone does. Not a guitar. The guitar has to use such a small amount of power.
Yeah.
Like, what are these things rated for with AA batteries? Like 1.5 volts.
They're
nothing.
Like nothing.
And look, man, I understand that there's probably like a very small minority of people who are just kind of a little, you know, they're being negative Nancy's about it. They're gonna be overwhelmed, but like, you just got to hear us out in this, man. Like, I'm kind of on. I'm just kind of we're all just kind of speaking our shit right now, dude. We have to support this guitar because one, not only do PDP actually make reputable controllers and reputable guitar controllers, firsthand experience, and like, this being the entry point, like all of a sudden it's just all coming down. You don't have to go on buying secondhand. Like, I'm not gonna go through another decade of buying secondhand. I'm just not doing that. If you like this game and if you love this game, you go out and support this new guitar that's coming out. You just go out and do it. You just go buy one. Even if you're just like thinking about it kind of a little bit, it's cool that we're getting brand new, never touched guitars, and it's just being made right now.
And we're all going to use
it
right
now. All the things that are secondhand are like 10 plus years old.
Yeah.
Everything that is secondhand is 10 plus years old, and it's deteriorating and dying, and it could break at any second. And I'm just speaking my shit, man, because like the second some idiot just gets loud and is like, you know, the Rock Band guitars are just not that good. You know, the strum bar doesn't click, and this and yada yada. You don't actually like the game. You don't. Stop fucking lying to yourself. Go play something else, man.
You can make them better.
Like, or you can make it better.
Like what we've been doing with the guitars now. Now we have such a like infrastructure built up around guitar modding and stuff like that.
Make it better.
It's not going to stop.
Modded guitar.
It's not going to stop.
Guitars,
in fact, it's going to get even crazier. So you can get a strum switch upgrade on your guitar.
You know how long
you can get a strum
Plus has
all the other
existed, bro?
stuff.
Strumfix Plus has existed for such a long time. Like,
guarantee it's going to happen for this guitar too, right?
Yeah.
If the strum bar isn't already like that great,
and like,
you know.
The other thing I want to bring up with the Riff Master is the fact that like, if anybody in here has ever opened a Rock Band guitar from Rock Band like 1 to 4 or like 1 to 3,
it's fucking mess.
It is a fucking mess. If you open up a Jaguar, that's just clean as hell. Clean as hell. Everything, nothing is soldered on directly. Everything is connectors. There's no hot glue. Like, it makes sense. Like, if you open up the Jaguar, like, it is very clean in there. They use a ribbon cable for the frets in the neck. Like, it is very, very well done. Like, that's the thing that people aren't realizing. Like, you might not like the look on the outside of the controllers, but I can tell you right now, based on the electronics, that shit's gonna last. It's gonna last.
Well engineered on the inside.
You know what Retro Cult Mod said? He was like, "Give me that guitar and give me a weekend. I can make a kit."
Yeah. And he could.
Give me that guitar in a weekend. I'll make a kit for mechanical frets and a clicky strum bar.
Yeah.
And I believe him. I believe him.
I love that.
And I think, you know, like, and anybody who is like as smart and as, you know, as being able to just utilize his tools as much as Retro Cult Mods, man, like, that's gonna be a gigantic step for not only just the community in general, but we're just gonna be going full turbo after these guitars release, man.
He's a very talented board maker. Like, I make all my own shit and use it because like that's just how I like doing things. Like, I don't like using other people's stuff unless I feel like I have to. But like, you know, his boards are like significantly more advanced than mine. Like, he has like the RP2040 chip completely integrated into the board. He has like, you know, it's like a multi like universal guitar setup where it has a bunch of different like, you know, mounting points for the holes and everything. Like, and you know, like learning how to integrate circuitry into a board, because like I just solder on the Pico, right? But like learning how to integrate a circuitry like that, the chip itself into a board, it's not easy, you know? Right. And like I've done a lot of board designing with this stuff, but like, you know, him, Funky Customs, Mr. Adrian Key, like they're all very talented board makers.
Shout out to all those guys.
Yeah, all the guitar makers. They've been keeping this.
They're very
legitimately.
Yeah.
I don't want to. This is not over exaggerating things. They've kept this community alive. for.
And
many
that's
years
what I have to say to
Amen.
all y'all. I'm gonna get mad for a second. People are like, "Oh, 760 is always trying to bring modders down." Fuck you. I support all these people. Genuinely,
Yep.
I support all these people.
There's just one name that we don't really like, but
yeah. Well, we won't talk about
everybody that makes custom content in general,
in
like the
any
charters,
way.
we'd be nothing. Modders, we would be nothing.
Yep.
And then the people who watch and just keep on talking about the game, keep it alive.
Amen.
You know, like we're part of that crowd. We're part of that crowd. You know, we are not above any of y'all that love this game.
I support everything, man.
We're not above any of y'all. We are all in this together.
All in this together. And we need to give credit also to this whole community for making as much noise as they did when we were first getting started as content creators, Alec. Because legitimately, I feel like what happened in our community as a whole is a part of why we're seeing this today. I'm not even kidding when I say that. Because if you see on Twitter, it was Mustard from Epic that put out on Twitter the roadmap. The first time they thought about putting a music hub that Fortnite was going to be a hub for the game. This was over 6 years ago. What
it was
was
December
happening 6 years
2017.
ago? What happened 6
Dude,
years
we
ago?
were
Who got partnered in
in
2017. Who got partnered?
Yeah, I got partnered in 2017, like a week before TwitchCon, bro.
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Bro, when did Clone Hero launch?
In
In
2017.
April of 2017.
and when did
it's
Fortnite
literally-
launch? 2017.
Yep.
Like this has been
It's
a plan for
literally
since the very beginning.
Long time.
They saw this at the beginning and said, you know what? Hey, look how much it's been years in this community since there's been a real game, and they're still keeping it afloat with hype. We can take that and we can put it in our game, and it's going to take years, but I know we can do it, and nobody else is going to capitalize. And they did. They did.
They did it.
And they're like, we have the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever. Let's buy Rock Band.
Yep.
And that's
Yeah,
what they did.
and then we'll just
Because-
put Rock Band in our game,
And
we
they
did exactly
did.
Because
that,
for
and it
those
worked
who
great.
don't
They did,
know,
man.
Harmonix has an obscene amount of patents on various things such as highway perspective, highway length, the gems in Rock Band games, like the way that guitar controllers work. Like Epic was not going to be able to make this game without buying Harmonix. They couldn't do it.
Not the way that they would have wanted to.
Not the way that they
No.
would have wanted to. So they had to buy Harmonix,
And
and
so-
they
and
did
so, like,
the
if
right
you-
thing. They did.
Yeah, and for like the people who did like like any of our listeners who have checked out Fortnite Festival, which I'm sure you have, like there's a reason why the game feels that good. It's because
it was made
Harmonix is
by
behind
it. Was made by the best.
Made by Harmonix.
You know, made by the best.
Yeah.
Listen, we've shit on Rock Band 4 a little bit. I understand. Rock Band 4 has been rocky, but
Dude, you know,
like
you know
it's
the
gonna
thing,
get better
you know
now,
the thing
because
that's
there's gonna be
crazy about the
guitars.
Riff Master, man. It's like that's gonna start populating Rock Band 4.
Yes.
You could buy Rock Band 4 digitally still.
Yes.
I don't know
yeah,
how.
Really?
I don't know what
You
they
can play
did to
Rock
make the
Band-
game
you can actually
digitally
play Rock Band
buyable.
4.
Probably 10-year licenses,
Yeah.
at least.
10-year but yeah, I think it probably refreshed when they're
Or-
like,
or
okay,
they
you can
rebought
buy
licenses.
you can buy Rock Band Rivals, you know, like, but really it's a Rock Band 4 expansion. There's probably just a lot of loopholes that they jumped through.
There's a crazy
Can I just
dedicated
throw
RB4
a-
community, man.
Can I throw a crackpot theory out there? Because earlier we talked about how the technology exists that they could drop up to 200 songs in game at any time, right? There would require no downtime for Fortnite. They would still be able to put those new songs into
Because
the
it's not
game at
connected
any
to the
point,
shop.
right? If they are bringing out controllers, if they are, I mean, in the past we talked about, hey, what if we could transfer our DLC? What if there is some kind of Rock Band to Fortnite crossover?
Never know,
like
man.
legitimately now.
You never know.
Legitimately. It's not out of the question.
Be pretty fucking
This
cool.
time next year, the entirety of Rock Band 1
Hey,
in
listen,
Fortnite Festival.
I would not be
I
opposed.
mean,
Just don't give me the Rock
I
Band 1 menu
mean-
navigation. That's it.
Who knows what's possible? But I'm just bringing up an option because, like, legitimately, I would have never considered that this is going to be in Fortnite. I wouldn't have.
no.
So now I'm
You want
trying
to tell me that a
dream
year
big.
ago? I'm like, ha, shut the fuck up. Rock
Yeah.
Band and Fortnite? Dude, you know what Fortnite is? It's a Battle Royale game. How are they going to put Rock Band in a Battle Royale game? But they did it. They changed the game.
We got asked, like, did you guys? We got asked because we had a meeting with Epic Games and Harmonix. We got asked, did you guys ever expect to all of a sudden be making content surrounding Fortnite? And we were all like, absolutely
We were
not.
like, nope, none of us.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
we should-
I
we
was
should
the
expand
I
that
was
a
the
little
only one that said, maybe.
Yeah, because you actually played
I was
a
the only
little
one that was like, maybe, because I like kind of like the game.
Yeah,
But
so
no,
earlier this week-
now we're
yeah,
all knee deep.
Yeah, we're
Actually,
knee deep.
elbow,
Yeah.
neck deep. We're neck deep into this shit, man.
Yeah, just want to mention, earlier this week we did have a meeting. Us four, as well as a few other content creators, had a meeting with Epic Games. A lot of them being Harmonix devs, just to share our feedback about the game. We can't really go into too many specifics about what we talked about in that meeting, but we can just say that it exists and that they are listening to us. They really value our input, and they seem like they genuinely want to make this game as good as they can.
They love this game. They love this
game. They love this community as well. They ask so many questions about us and our communities.
Yes.
Right? They're wondering about what our communities want to see from this game.
And don't worry, we told them.
Want to listen to, want to play.
Yeah.
We brought up through the fire and flames, and I'll leave it at that.
They're very in tune. They're very in tune with what's going on.
They're very in tune, and they fucking know, man. They know more than you think.
I was very impressed with how that went. It was very.
Everybody wanted to keep going, but the meeting had to end. You know, like it had to end.
Yeah, it had to end. But it's okay. It's okay, man.
Yep.
Next time.
Next time.
Because
I hope
this might be an ongoing thing, perhaps.
I hope that gives people good hopes, because like they are listening. Like a lot of people, I think look at Epic as like this multi-billion, trillion, gazillion-dollar corporation that doesn't listen. But in this case, I can genuinely promise you that like they are listening. Like they really love.
This isn't just Epic Games. This is Harmonix we're talking about. They are part of Epic Games, but they're still their own little piece.
They're very passionate.
They're the ones that know us.
They're very passionate about this whole game mode. And
we got to talk to people who worked on Rock Band 1.
Yeah.
Like it was insane. It was
people
insane,
have been there since the start, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And shout
outs to all of them. Thank you.
It's Harmonix with Epic Games money in an environment where they are small. Well, I don't even know about small anymore, but they're like able to just listen and be in tune for the first time in God knows how long.
First time in a long time.
Like first time in a very, very long time after they built this whole empire and legacy. And now you got people just praising it just off of like a cult following or, just whole on community hype. And they get to witness all of that. And they've like, I'm sure like they very much know what Clone Hero is. They very much know what all these other games are, all the mods and all this stuff and all the love that gets poured into it because it is their game that they made. And also it's just kind of insane. It's just kind of insane.
Yeah, they exist in the same worlds that we do. They know what's going on. Yep. Everything that you see, they see too.
Yeah,
they're in tune. They're in tune, man.
And I do want to mention real quick that yes, even though we are in talks with the devs, we are all Epic partners. That does not mean that we only have to say positive things about the game. We are actually required by our code of conduct in our contracts that we must share our own personal opinions, and that they all must be ours. We can disparage them if we want to. We can say, hey, this game kind of sucks. Not liking it. That's fine.
We're allowed.
We can say it. I don't believe it though, so I'm not going to say it.
What the fuck?
I don't don't believe that, so I'm not going to say it. I do think.
Wait. So I can't. I can say fuck Fortnite.
If you wanted to,
I can
go
say
for
fuck
it.
Fortnite.
Hey, listen,
if that's what you
just
believe.
say
Crazy.
Yeah, fuck Fortnite.
Why do you have that?
Oh, you don't.
He's hungry, bro.
I have a fork, but
bro
not
had
a
that.
knife.
Bro had that.
He's hungry for more songs, bro.
Night. I got a cup.
Dude, I just want to mention that IGN gave Festival a 4. Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
that's okay.
They didn't feel like Peter Griffin seeing Bad
review,
Romance. They didn't feel like it.
That's one of the worst reviews I've ever read. Like, I'm not even capping.
Rage
like,
bait.
it's bad.
I haven't read the whole thing yet. I only saw the headline.
I just saw the number, and I was just like, yeah, that
don't read
makes
it
a lot of
because,
sense.
like,
That is a review.
I'm not reading it, bro. I'm not doing it.
You'll just get mad. It's not worth it.
You're just giving a mad review.
Does anybody actually like take what IGN says and?
Oh, bro, some people were commenting and they were mad, like on IGN, like they're mad.
It's IGN,
but IGN gives like the Madden games 8s and 9s and all the Call of Duties.
They get a paycheck for an 8 or a 9, man. Like, come on.
Like
I'll give them
anything that
credit
IGN puts out
they
shouldn't really be thought of too heavily. I don't know. That's my thing.
They gave at least some traction to the Riff Master by saying, "Hey, PDP announced this."
Yeah,
but nobody's even touched it since the pictures leaked. So
yeah. That kind of got swept under the rug. Maybe they're like, "Oh shit, leaks are out. We got to give Festival a 4." You know what I mean? It's like gotta protect our boys.
It's so strange to me that like nobody can see when they've already announced the instrument mode what's coming, because the accessibility here is going to be beyond anything we've ever seen in Guitar Hero or Rock Band.
We're already so far ahead.
If you want to play, if you want to play with me, and I've got my guitar controller, but you don't.
It's a free-to-play
native controller
play Rock Band game.
Native controller support
Free to play
slash
Rock Band.
charts. What could you do with the controller in old Rock Band games? Vocals. You controlled the menus. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That's it.
They completely took out the pad play that
Completely
from Fortnite
gone.
Festival.
They did not allow you to do it.
It's quite literally the exact same pad play, from the Guitar Hero 1, Guitar Hero 2, 80s days on
just
PS2.
with specialized charts made to complement a controller and or keyboard,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Which accessibility.
Right.
Accessibility.
Because have we talked about this yet on the podcast that each song in Festival has its own different separate chart for instrument mode?
Wait a second. What is this forethought you speak of? I don't know if you guys talked about that last week. I don't think that was out yet.
I've heard of a supposed plastic track. So to speak.
Ooh.
Yeah, so like okay, so for like people who need an explanation because they have no idea, the notes that you play in the game that relocates back to something called a MIDI file. And so these MIDI files are found within the game and they have been decrypted and taken and looked at. And what came out of there, and we could put the tweet up of just the pictures of the plastic. Yeah. There's parts in there's parts in this MIDI file that have track names, and it's for each and every instrument that you play in Fortnite Festival. And so what you're playing on your like standard controller, or if you're like us and you want to set up Joy to Key and stuff and play with a guitar controller or a drum set or whatever the fuck you want. That's going to be called part guitar, part bass, part drums, part vocals. That's like a standard, like when it comes to the Rock Band games, that's what you play in the game. That's how it's named. But on top of just those part track names, leakers found something called plastic guitar, plastic bass, plastic drums. There is no indication of plastic vocals. We don't know if actual vocals is coming to Fortnite Festival.
As of right now, there's no pitched vocals.
So. There is no pitched vocals.
But at the same time, might be for the
I'm with you, Jason, because I want that.
Might be for the best.
Might be for the best, but maybe they have a different way of doing vocals.
They might. We don't know. They might have developed new technology.
Maybe it's already like planned, and they have a different way of doing it that doesn't require MIDI files, which would be fucking insane, and it would speed up a lot more charts coming out too. Okay, but going back, those plastic parts, took a look at them, and they are 1-to-1 just a Rock Band chart.
Yep. Exactly.
It's got all the right markers. It's got all the right markers for like a bass solo. The one that was looked at in question was "I" by Kendrick Lamar.
Somebody
which is
actually put
there's
the
not
festival
any previous Rock Band DLC. There is no Kendrick Lamar in Rock Band whatsoever.
No,
minus his feature in that Sia song for Rivals.
Doesn't count.
That doesn't count, but this is a solo Kendrick Lamar song that has never been released ever on Rock Band. But the thing is with it is that it was just straight up a Rock Band chart.
Yeah,
on guitar,
somebody put it in Rock Band 3. And it just worked.
Yes, we put it in Rock Band 3, and it works. And you can see it right here on the screen too. There's no audio in this tweet because Monkey did not want to get DMCA'd, which I get that. It's totally understandable.
And critically, the charts are different. The charts are different than the traditional festival mode is.
They're
looking at the guitar chart. That's the one I'm most familiar with.
They're what you would call legacy charts, right?
Yep.
It's a legacy.
I would agree with that name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Legacy instrument support coming to Fortnite Festival to play this chart in the game.
Not only do these charts exist, but they're good. Like Rhythm Authors hired some people.
Well, the one that we've seen
from the Clone Hero community. Yeah, the chart is very, very good. So like, obviously Rhythm Authors, people working there cannot comment on rumors and speculation, but you guys know who you are. You did a good job. I'm looking forward to seeing more. That's all I'm going to say. You did a good job.
There's one thing that I think a lot of people have been asking for in regards to the instrument mode, which is that they want the colors to come back. And I have put out tinfoil theories that the purple notes are new tap notes.
Yeah.
I think the new guitar confirms we're getting colored notes in game.
Well, if you look at it,
if you look,
at the guitar itself,
just like
it has the colors.
Rock Band guitars from the past, they're in the same exact spot that you would expect.
And also whammy coming too.
Whammy's
That's
here.
cool.
There's a whammy and a strum bar.
And
I don't know if you said a strum bar yet, but there's a strum bar.
Dude, Jake,
bro, there's a
you know how you can activate with just off of a quarter bar. What if you could do that in legacy mode?
Dude, that would be
I hope you can.
That would be fun. I would love
change
that.
The squeezing game.
That'd
I'd
be
like
insane.
It too. Yeah,
that'd be really cool. I'd be super down with that.
Yeah,
They'll change everything having to do with Star Power Paths, man.
Dude, and again, like it has a headphone jack. Like there were headphones plugged in. It was a headset plugged in, I should say, a headset.
Yeah.
On an Xbox that had Call of Duty Advanced Warfare installed for some reason.
Not even an Xbox. It was Xbox One Slim, like an old ass.
Yeah. It was an Xbox One S. Man, that console
old.
is a piece of shit.
So that also confirms that it's not just for Xbox Series X or it's not just for PlayStation 5. There's legacy support going back to Rock Band 4. So it's not like confirmed to work with Rock Band 4, but I can't see why it wouldn't. Right?
It should also.
It would be so fucked if it didn't support Rock Band 4. So it's got.
I would feel lied to.
PDP, the Twitter account, which might not make sense, or might not mean a lot, but they did like a tweet of somebody asking, please have Rock Band 4 support. They did like a tweet that said that.
I can't see it not. I can't see it not.
I can't see it not. Yeah, it would be so fucked if it didn't.
It's like people saying, "Oh God, I hope this works for Clone Hero." Bro, it will.
It will.
It will. If you can connect a guitar to your PC,
bro,
you can.
USB-C into your PC, you're
it'll
fine.
Just work. It'll work
natively.
natively.
It should be mentioned.
PC players that play wired will be fine.
It will be fine.
PC players that play wireless will probably be fine.
But they do have dongles. That should be said. They do have dongles.
For wireless,
only confirmed for PS5.
Yeah, okay.
PlayStation.
It's only confirmed specifically for PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
We did not see if it's going to be backwards compatible with 4, but it also could be.
Well,
so
I will say that
PlayStation 4 players don't starve. Xbox One players are going to be fine.
The guitars are the same internally. They just have an Xbox button and a PS button. That's it. They have.
Yeah, it's not like Guitar Hero Live where that guitar was like universal and you could just
it's the same
connect it to a different dongle.
It just has the console branding on it, and that's it. You know.
Yeah, but you can't use your Xbox guitar on your PlayStation 5 theoretically.
Yeah, but we
we
can do that now. Is the difference from back when we were growing up with these games? Like you had to buy a fucking guitar for every different console. Pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it.
Until Guitar Hero Live came out, which was pretty nice. That was a great innovation. It sucks having dongles, to be honest. Don't like it. I don't like dongles. People lose them all the time.
Yep.
But the fact that you just could have one guitar and play it on your Xbox 360, bring it to your new Xbox One. Hey, fuck it. I'm gonna go play it on PS3 too. You can just do it all with one guitar. I think that's pretty cool. Don't you dare try it on your iPhone though. That won't work. You need a different guitar for that.
Yeah, that's
one of the best things GH Live did by far.
For sure, big time.
Thank you for the GH Live leaks. GH Live on iOS.
iOS, yeah.
Oh yeah, all those unreleased songs. That was cool.
You just gave me a question that I haven't done yet. Has anybody tried playing Fortnite Festival on mobile?
I have not.
I've not yet. I've not. I'm gonna download the Epic Games app right fucking now and download it so I can do it after
legitimately right now.
Yeah, because I've been wanting to do it, and I've always just kind of like, hey, I'll do it later. I'm gonna do it right fucking now because I want to try it.
We're really doing this? We locked our phones.
Yeah, right now on the pod. I'm locked in.
I have an iPhone, so I need to play through. XCloud Gaming.
Yeah, I
would
do that.
Downloading it.
I'm not doing it. I'm fine.
I'm downloading it. It's one of those things where I just thought about it. I'm like, wait a second. This is supposed to be playable on all platforms, right? I haven't seen any footage of Festival on
mobile.
Yeah.
It just seems like people are,
there are people playing it. I've seen people talk about it, but I haven't seen gameplay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a single bit of footage. I'm so curious.
I haven't either. The only mobile footage I've really seen is Nintendo Switch, and it wasn't that bad. I played it and it wasn't that bad.
Huh. Okay. That is.
Which I think I mentioned on the episode that you were in here, Jason. I think
that's a negative that we do need to mention about these new guitars. Is there's no indication whatsoever that we're seeing any instruments for Switch, which is a bummer because these Riff Masters, they do say on the FCC filings Xbox and PlayStation, zero mention of Switch whatsoever, which is a negative.
But that could also further drive the fact that if anyone had any doubts about it not supporting Rock Band 4, let me restart. If anyone had doubts about it like supporting Rock Band 4, being only for Xbox and PlayStation should make you feel a little bit more comfortable about it.
Considering there's no Rock Band 4 on Switch.
Nope.
That shit would blow up the Switch.
Yeah.
Even just Rock Band 4. Shit hardly runs on an Xbox One.
Yeah,
it's
VCR.
so laggy and it's super laggy and like the shit stutters and like you'll go off sync. It's like it's much better on Xbox Series X, I'll say that much. Feels better on newer consoles.
Runs like a dream on PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I bet. Those loading times
actually really
immediate.
Good.
You got 1 second maybe of loading. It's nice. That also just be part of the SSD thing though, because those old consoles run on fucking hard drives. Yuck! Running on a hard drive? Ew, gross! I haven't used a hard drive for
It was probably like 3,000 RPM, bro. 2013 hard drives? Nah, it wasn't that bad.
It was probably... It probably 5,400.
Probably 7,200 for like that 1S, that Xbox One Slim.
I'm gonna guess it was still 54.
Yeah.
It's only a guess,
I'm
though.
Googling this.
I even changed out. I had an Xbox.
One.
I had an Xbox One X, like the faster version of the Xbox One. I grabbed one of those. For
the
cheap on
Xbox
eBay.
One Pro.
Yeah, essentially.
Essentially.
And I swapped out that hard drive for an SSD, and it didn't really do much. It didn't change a whole lot.
Bro, it was 5400.
That's
oh
fucked,
my
dude.
god, no
Running
wonder
that
shit
whole
was
operating
trash.
system, it did so much shit too.
Wow.
Only 8 gigs of RAM in there too. I think the new consoles have
Jesus
16
Christ.
gigs of RAM,
the new
right?
ones have a lot more RAM.
But the One X had a 7200 RPM.
Okay, that helps a little bit, I guess. But that
But the
UI was just
VCR and the
awful.
One S were dog shit
the
slow.
VCR, I
Yeah.
still have the VCR, bro. It's on my dad's.
Yeah,
I
you
got
do
rid of
have
mine.
the
It's on
VCR.
my dad's.
I
I
hate
have
that
a
thing
One
so
S
much.
chilling in my closet. I hate
I have
that
Rockman
thing.
4
I hated that thing
DLC
so
on there
much.
too, bro.
Ugh.
Oh man. I
Tell
played
you what,
Rockman 4
I got
on the
this
VCR.
Xbox Series X. I got the Series X only to play Rock Band 4 on for my YouTube channel. I actually enjoyed it. It was like, this is what the Xbox One X should have been 10 years ago.
It runs a
Feeling
lot better.
responsive
It runs
and
a hell
good.
of a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just felt
Dude,
good to
I love
navigate.
my Series S is awesome. I love that thing. It's I got that shit for like mad cheap, and now they're selling it for like $130.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Jesus.
That
that's
thing is a power box and a half. Dude.
on the tweet that I saw. Somebody was like, "Shit, I'm just gonna keep buying these things for stocking stuffers at this point."
Yeah.
Because you
No,
could for
honestly,
$138
dude,
bucks, you get the
honestly.
whole family.
I was like, yo, Xbox Series S for every room and every TV in the house, bro.
Yeah, fuck it.
Like,
You have a
Series
Game
S for
Pass device
everybody.
everywhere.
Yes. Hey,
What was I gonna say? Like Blu-ray players cost more than that.
They do.
Like,
yeah.
A standalone Blu-ray player, yeah, but there's no
but
Blu-ray
then
player on the
if you
Xbox
live
Series S. It's
online,
only,
you live
only digital.
online, and you're a Game Pass enjoyer, Sigma Chad, you know. But like I love that thing. It's just like a little digital device, and it being that cheap, and being able to just
It's a no-brainer.
and just like getting one of those and fucking playing Fortnite Festival Legacy Instrument Mode.
Imagine.
Hey, there's a lot
Yeah.
of different ways that you're going to be able to enjoy plastic guitar again starting next year, considering there is something else we have not mentioned today. And I think it's worth bringing up before we do wrap this up in a little bit, which is something that's kind of flown under the radar, I feel like, compared to most of the other news. Like, yeah, sure, people have been talking about the Riff Master. I haven't seen anybody talking about this, so I want to bring it up. UEFN, custom modes in Fortnite. So that is something that's been around for a bit where people can go in and make their own versions of the game, like custom maps in Warcraft or StarCraft back in the day for anybody who did those. And
Yeah, that I
those are
remember when
huge.
when UEFN dropped, like they had a couple of hand-picked creations that were like great to show off the technology. And it reminded me of like, Radeon benchmarks in like 2003 or whatever. You know what I'm talking? Or
I do,
know,
Yeah.
NVIDIA GT 8800 benchmarks back in like 2004, 2005 or something. But instead of it being like a rendered cutscene playing in real, like that type of thing, just showcasing like the power of what can be done or something like that. No, this is like some unbelievable like playable real-time rendered shit. And
just crazy.
like I like fought a dragon in like the mountains with a sword as Master Chief. It was cool. And then the next creation was me playing a horror game, like that type of thing. And
Yeah.
then the next creation was Call of Duty,
but in
Rust. Yeah, but
Yeah,
in Fortnite.
that's just more of this whole Fortnite is a platform now type
It is
beat.
a
So-
platform.
So that being said, yeah, Jason,
That
take it
being
away.
said, the reason why I bring up UEFN is they did just announce on a live stream they're bringing those same tools to Fortnite Festival next year, and their goal, they said this word for word, is to allow people to make their own music games. The goal long term is you to be able to develop your own Guitar Hero or Rock Band game, and we'll be able to load it up and play it on command on Fortnite.
As I've said
Which
before,
is
Pretty fucking cool.
Har-
That's pretty
Harmonix
cool.
is-
Sounds
doing-
pretty cool to me.
Harmonix is doing what they wanted to do way back when. This is what they've wanted to do the whole time. If you watch old interviews and stuff, they wanted to do this. This is what they wanted the whole time, allowing people to make their own musical experiences by themselves. And they're doing
It's
it.
incredible.
They're doing
Yeah,
it.
it is all coming together
It's all
between
coming together.
festival, between the jam stage.
I mean,
between
think about it, like,
Patchwork,
we
We
the
still
thing
don't
that
know if
came
they
out before
actually
that.
did patchwork. We still don't know if they actually did patchwork.
Dude,
We
come
should've
on,
said
they
so.
totally did.
They
They
had to.
totally
Yeah,
did.
probably,
It's not
but, like,
confirmed, but
yeah.
who else? Who else but Harmonix would have
Who
made
else?
that, dude?
Yeah,
Who
yeah, you're
else?
right, you're
I think my
right.
tree just
We
turned
should have
on.
just asked them while we were there. Hey, did you guys do
Hey,
patchwork?
ask them next time.
We should have actually.
Next
good.
time.
We should have. That would have been cool.
No.
Next year.
I need to jump into Patchwork first and do it first.
But yeah,
play
like
it myself
if
so
anyone
I can
also had
actually
like doubts
talk
about
on it.
Fortnite Festival customs and stuff, you know,
happen.
custom
It
seems
songs and
likely.
all that, It's more than
Look,
likely.
and then you can they're embracing
entire custom games.
They're embracing it at this
and
point.
you could be playing in a UEFN recreation of the Backyard Bash from Guitar Hero 3.
Oh, that would be so sick.
Or somebody can bring back battle mode, the boss battles from Guitar Hero 3 as well.
Yes.
You know, like the whole
the possibilities
engine
are
is, like,
quite
really
literally
stupid.
endless. Like, if you can think about it, you might be able to try doing it in the UEFN, and it'll just work, right?
Where's your pants?
What?
Whoa. Hey-o. Hey-o.
Oh.
Oh. We got a special guest appearance, boys. This is our first guest on the podcast, legitimately.
First ever guests. It's very appropriate.
You see you? It's Uncle JP.
Hi, Rosie. Oh, okay.
Wait.
Bye, Rosie.
Don't remember JP. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Aw.
The last time I saw her, she was a baby still.
Oh, I miss you.
Yeah,
I
audio
miss you,
listeners, if you haven't put it together already, Alex's daughter, Rosie, is on the camera.
Bro, she was eating goldfish off the floor. She was having a time of her life.
She's strong as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
We got the daughter
It's okay,
cast
Daddy
going
will
now.
Be done soon, okay?
All right, Rosie, come on.
I'm gonna be up in 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Your hug. No,
In
come
10
on.
minutes. I love you. I'll be back, okay?
Bye, bye, Daddy.
Bye.
All right, because
10 minutes.
we got
10
10
minutes,
minutes. Got 10 minutes
10
max.
minute
Anything else that we
countdown.
really want to?
Turn on the
Anything else we
timer.
really want to hammer down with this pod before we cut her out?
You know the cool thing about UEFN, it's like even if you have customs or whatever, if it's like a custom island, you can bring the boys over.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can bring the boys. You can play co-op on those experiences, man. And so the whole like party play aspect of Fortnite Festival is not gonna go away. You and the boys are gonna be playing some.
It's gonna get better from here.
It's just gonna get better. And you know all the creative minds out there that probably don't even know much about Guitar Hero or whatever are probably gonna pump out and collab with people who do, and it's gonna be an even crazier
God,
time.
I can't wait for that.
You know.
You are not
And
wrong.
I truly cannot wait for just all the potential that this is gonna have.
Yes.
So it's way bigger than just custom songs and seeing it's not only just gonna be at a Fuser looking venue with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on stage. It's not gonna
so
be
much more.
just that.
This is just the beginning.
It's so
This is
much
just
more.
beginning. You got to think.
Start.
You got to think super big picture, more than just the surface level of just playing a few songs in this festival mode. There is so much more coming down the pipeline, and we're all super pumped about it.
And like I don't think it even really hit me yet. It's like, dude, you can.
No, it's hard to
fucking do
conceptualize all this in
whatever
your brain.
you want. Because the idea is we have these mods of like Rock Band games and Guitar Hero games, and we have like Clone Hero and Yarg and all this stuff where you can just play whatever songs you want. Like that's cool and that's awesome. But like, what if you could just like make the whole thing
An
just yourself,
experience. Yet again,
however you want.
experience.
However,
Yeah.
if you have
And
desires
there's some
about an
really
engine,
good, yeah,
take it, do it.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, somebody make Clone Hero in Fortnite. We can
Yeah,
bring the
oh
Clone
my
Hero.
God.
Let's go
Hey,
for it.
Sterling, get on it.
I've seen him dominate the leaderboards on
Yeah, he's
festival,
been
man.
doing
He's
pretty
been
good,
good.
actually.
He's been
He's
active.
been going
dude.
in.
Yeah.
He's been going in.
Love to see it.
But yeah,
It's very cool seeing a whole bunch of people that we know on the leaderboards of this massive.
It
A
game.
is.
lot of people.
'Cause
That
it-
we
oh,
know.
we
Just goes
talked
to
about this
show
last week
that
too.
it
And
is
we're just
our
like, I
game.
know these fucking people. Let's
There's
go.
more and more people showing up because people are just giving it a chance after like, all right, let me check what the hype's about, and then they play it for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
I love that. I do. I love
Time
that.
absolutely flies when I'm playing that game.
Yeah.
Just as nice as it is to see old faces on there, I can't tell you how many comments I've also seen from people who said, I would never have given this game a try, or Guitar Hero or Rock Band, but Fortnite has made it accessible, and now I want the new instruments, which is
Yeah.
exactly what
That
is
is-
so
That is the
golden.
biggest W that we've had in years.
The
Yeah.
one that made it for me was I will not name them, but just out of respect. But they're like, yeah, I'm a disabled gamer. I only got one hand. I only got one hand, and I love this game. And bro was probably playing like that and having a really good time, or playing on like the 4-lane hard mode, and then being able to bring together the people who love this and the people who enjoy it just on this will be able to just play together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude,
That's
cross-compatibility
awesome.
mode.
That's great.
Imagine
Love
if
that.
people in multiplayer, like somebody could be playing on a legacy instrument, the other person's playing on controller. Like it's bound to happen, you know?
Absolutely.
Like I think
100%.
I think that legacy mode will incorporate the note timing mechanics still. I personally, you know.
That'd be so
Imagine.
fucked.
I think it would.
I would love that, man.
I
Give
don't
me
see why it
judgment.
I think it would.
Give me official judgment on a plastic instrument
They
game.
shot of people crying
Give
for
that
it.
shit
They,
to me.
They answered. They answered, man. Pretty cool.
Yes.
Honestly, give
I'm
me
bri-
that
I'm
same
bricked
no
up.
ghost.
Yeah.
Give me that same no overtap. I want that too.
Oh no, they'll do that.
There are-
No,
it's already in there,
Harmonix
believe me.
Harmonix has never ever given us sloppy
No.
before. They've never given us slop. Well,
Give
okay,
it to
that's
me.
not-
Excuse
That's what I
me.
want.
All right, bro.
Who's never given you
Hey!
sloppy before? Wait a second.
Whoa.
Has Harmonix been giving people sloppy and I haven't been on the list? What's going on?
What happened at that meeting?
Whoa. I left at the scheduled time. Did you? Was there something after? What's going on here?
Bro's getting sloppy. He's like, please give me the binder. Please give me the binder.
I need Rainbow Build
Yeah.
Guitar Hero 1,
Please
please.
give me
E3
the binder
Guitar Hero
now.
2.
Yeah, can we set up a separate meeting to talk about what you did in 2005? I'm interested.
Hey,
Give me that team.
GameSpot 2005 E3. Ring a bell.
Yeah.
Give me
what
the
was going
build.
on with the ROYGB? All right, let's talk
Yeah.
about that.
How come
Anyways.
you're pressing blue to navigate the menus?
Yeah,
That's
what was the
not
thought
right.
process behind that?
What was
it
that
just 'cause I was
about?
on the X button? Yeah, I knew
Hmm?
it was, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, that's still the white whale. By the way, there's been some new not so developments. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. But somebody has reached out to people that may be in the know about said demo disc. I'll leave it at that. Somebody has been in contact with me saying that they have contacts. So
Nice.
I don't
That's
expect
a big
anything to come of
W.
it because I am black pilled on this that we're never going to see it ever. I'd like to see that change. You know, again, if anybody knows anything about SLUS 29177, the Guitar Hero 1 retail demo, we know nothing about it other than that it exists.
Yep.
I would love to know it.
I played it.
Look at the
Yeah,
image
I
on the
know it's
screen right
real.
now. If you've seen this disc, hit me up. I will pay you handsomely for this disc.
Hey, if people can find the 2-second clip of Luigi the other day in Mario 64, we can find this demo disc. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now.
I don't know, man.
If they could find the Shrek animation test,
Yes.
you know, like this demo disc could be found, bro.
Hey, there was just Sonic 2. They found the lost winter levels
Yes.
that were cut from Sonic 2. That was just this week too, and
Yeah.
that's an old game.
Oh my
It's so
god.
crazy that new things still
Let's
come out about
go.
old games like that. I love that so much.
Shoutouts to Hidden Palace. We would be nothing without them, literally.
Well, I don't know about that.
Nothing.
We'd be something without Hidden Palace. We wouldn't be as cool though. We wouldn't know as
Sure.
many cool
Yeah,
things.
we
Nearly
would
as
be
cool.
we would be searching the internet, random forum boards
be
in
boring.
2004.
Anyways,
Yeah,
we're
just suck.
waffling. We're
We are
waffling. Let's get
Yeah,
this shit
but-
over with. Thanks for watching episode 10 of Lore Hero, everybody.
Actual episode.
Double
Fortnite.
digits.
Yeah, double digits.
Fortnite instruments. Yeah, double digits. Whoever would have seen this coming, not me. If you would have told us, any of us, like a month ago, that we were going to be pro Fortnite gamers, we would have said, "Shut the
Pros.
fuck up!" And you're banned.
Complete
You're banned from our
pros.
chat. Don't even
It's
tell
crazy.
Forever,
don't
and
tell me
we're
that
always
ever
gonna
again.
think about that.
But here we
And
are.
also, the
It's
songs
really
are
cool.
already burned in my head, dude. I've played them so many times. I
Yeah.
played all the release songs already so many times, and then now that I hear them, I'm gonna be like, huh, it's that song from Fortnite.
Yes.
Emo Girl, it's that song from Fortnite. Go with the
Emo
flow, it's that song.
Girl.
From, it's that song from
A party
Fortnite.
rock
It's
anthem?
no longer a
Right
Rock
song.
Band 1 song to
Party
me.
rock
It's a
anthem,
song
bro.
from
Come on,
Fortnite.
come on. Know your roots. Know where you came from. Respect where respect is given.
Right.
All right. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Peace.
See you later.